Hello everybody, this is FoSk Senior, and we are back with another episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Yes, it's Savage Sid, the Executioner, the former kid of Rue. And yeah, that last episode was a little bit short and fancy-free. We just sort of waltzed our way through the crypt. That was kind of nice, but that means that I felt like recording a little bit more. We're going to take on a little bit more of a substantial challenge, which is hopefully to go and get the Golden Rune down in Tomb. And so here's our preparation. I know we're right here. It's tempting to just jump right in. But I was thinking about it, and the more I was thinking about it, I was thinking about that other ring that we passed up, the ring of the spinneret. And I was looking at this, and I was like, maybe we could make this one work. Why did we pass this one up again? I know we just bought that other ring, which is much more conservative and nice. It gives us the cold resistance too. This one, of course, has the cold vulnerability. But do I really need cold resistance in the tomb? It was nice here against these simulacra. And even if I do encounter it, I can always swap rings real quick. It's nice to have the option. With this, we'll have the RN+++, extra slaying, extra strength, extra magic resistance, minus stealth, but who cares? It's like the least stealthy spider in the world. Who ever heard of an unstealthy spider? A spinneret, that's like a spider, right? What kind of, that's a shame, the spider. I guess that's why it got caught and turned into a ring. But we're going to buy this ring. We got thousands of ducats here, so we might as well buy that and have it on hand. Cool. And I'm going to wear this instead of the Ring of Reimbursement. We got our store credit. Oh no, put on this in exchange of this. That of course gives us cold vulnerability and no fire resistance. I think what we're going to do about that is wear our gloves of strength instead of the +2 pair of gloves with the cold vulnerability. So now we have no elemental resistance, but a lot of negative energy resistance. So this is kind of interesting. We can swap around our equipment a whole bunch of permutations and make this work. It's definitely sort of a mind game here. But I'm feeling a lot better. Let's head back down to Crypt 3. I feel like even more sources of negative energy draining in Tomb than there used to be. Now that there's like Ushabti clouds and those other guys that cast Bolt of Draining. So I figured RN+++ is, it's practically a necessity for Tomb. It's definitely a huge luxury. So let's go to the entrance here, prepare to jump in. Yep, down here we'll find Indiana Jones. Indiana. Indiana, what did they do to you? They turned you into a mummy god priest. Oh no, they got him. It's Khufu. This is crazy, man. Were you expecting to run into Khufu right off the bat? Not me. And it makes me really horrified. Is this a rock wall? So it is. So this is definitely an opportunity to dig into this wall. Right? This is great. Because we're really horrified about that. And these guys can torment me and smite me and whatever else. Okay, well that was a really exciting start. I was not expecting that to happen at all. So, alright, this might be one of the more dangerous parts of the tomb up front. I guess this is, see if we can handle it. If we can't handle it, I don't feel too bad about being here in this hidey hole because I could probably just dig back out to the stairs. But we're going to make sure that we're basically ready to go. Here, let's put on all of our good buffs. Yeah, we're going to get cursed a lot. But hopefully most of the death curses are not going to phase us too much. And hopefully, like, if we fight these guys one at a time, we should just be able to chop them. His greater magic leaking into the air, he shouldn't be able to, like, torment us or smite us that much. Like, we are getting smitten here. Is it worth using a turn to put up regeneration? I feel like it's wait until this guy is dead. I'd rather just chain anti-magic this guy. There's Khufu, though. Alright, we got to get in a couple of shots against him. Yeah, magic leaking into the air. That's the most important thing. Leak your magic into the air and make sure he can't do anything, because I'm sure he can torment us, right? He can do similar torment and a whole bunch of other nasty stuff. Tomb of Doracloa. I don't think that spell even exists. I think he might have made that one up. Him and his pal Doracloa 8,000 years ago. I destroyed Khufu and I was racked with pain, but it was totally worth it. Nice, potion of curing. Wow, that was exciting. Alright, so Indiana Jones got transmuted into a horrible mummy demon king god. But he's dead now. And all these death curses don't even phase us too much. Here's one thing I was wondering about. Can I use draw out power in order to heal that rot? What do you think? Do you think it functions just like a potion of heal wounds or whatever? Do you think it'll heal that up? Or do you think it's sort of a special instance? I don't know. I would get drained here. I'm going to try it. Let's try drawing out power right now. I have no need to draw a power. Never mind. Alright, well, I'm glad the game stopped me from being so stupid, at least. Thank you, game. I appreciate your courtesy there. I guess we just have to quaff potion to heal wounds or something like that in order to deal with that. Not like we have any. But we do have a little bit more rot than I like. If I dip below 200 HP, we'll cure some of that up, because that's important. Being above 200 HP is important for me. We're just going to clear out this outer perimeter of Tomb 1. And in fact, I was thinking about this, let's do this right now, because I am going to try, at least, this Lee's rapid deconstruction trick. I'm not sure if this really works, but we have 8 scrolls of magic mapping, and we never use these anyway. We're probably going to find more anyway. So, here's the thing. There's like 2 ways out here, right? We could come in through the main entrance and go down to Tomb 2, and then come back around, and then go back up, and then go through this crazy gauntlet, which is filled with greater mummies and annoyance. Although we saw that we could take out greater mummies. Or we could take the shortcut. And, well, which way do we need to go? So this way is the way that you're normally expected to go. And then you come upstairs. Wait a second, both of these are down staircases? How does that make sense? Okay, yeah, so we don't know which is which. We basically just have to guess. That's a little annoying. I guess we'll just have to figure it out. But we can guess. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll give it a try. And I'm not sure. I've never actually tried to do this before, so I really don't know if it's going to work. I mean, we might just be digging in futility for some time. Anubis guards are no difficulty. And standing in... Yeah, exactly. Standing in this negative energy resistance is no problem for me, right? This is exactly why I went and got that spinneret ring. So I just wouldn't have to worry about that. Because otherwise I'd be drained... and I wouldn't like it, because we're going to be draining ourselves quite a bit as well. And hey, these guys provide a little bit of meat in an otherwise sort of meatless environment here. I know there's these sphinxes too, but our magic resistance is way better than it used to be. And not like we care either, because they can't paralyze us, they can smite us. And also we can just chop all their magic into the air. I feel like rather than casting buffs, I'm just going to keep chopping through these guys, because the faster they die, the better, so far as I'm concerned. Right? They're just going to smite us a whole bunch. The faster they stop smiting us, the better. The more I hit them with the axe, the more their magic's going to leak out in the air, and the more their HP is going to leak out into the air, too. Great. I'm not going to auto-explore here, because I don't actually want to go in that front gate if I'm going to do this properly. Faintly glowing war axe. Okay, I'll check it out, you know. I'm not like I have the best axe in the game, but I'll still check it out. Could be even better. Young Poisoner's Handbook seems thematically appropriate. Hey, potion to heal wounds. Maybe I should just use that right away to cure up some of my rot. Nice. Cool. Is this worth a power leap? I think it might be. Let's do the power leap. Get him! Brah! Got him! Gotcha, you stupid mummy priest. Yeah, that might have been pretty silly, but it was definitely got my barbarian rage all ironed up. I had no idea if we could doing barbarian rage this whole time. I mean, maybe I should. I'm just sort of like slow to try new things sometimes, but you know, I'm glad I did. Now I know that barbarian leap is an amazing ability that we should be using all the time. Alright, I think we've cleared out the perimeter. It's definitely time to see if this works. So, what do you think? Left or right? Well, let's think. let's play the Princess Bride game with Dungeon Crawl here. So if you went down on this side, what do you think? Does that mean that you think you're more likely to come up on the same side or the opposite side? I'm going to go ahead and say the simple solution, which is that probably if you come down this side, the game would have you come back up this side, which means it wants you to come around to this side. So I'm going to try the right side here first. And I'm going to go and see if this works. Right? This is just stone. There's nothing special about this. Lee's rapid deconstruction should work. Alright. The wall shatters. But it didn't do much. The wall shatters. I think I have the spell power for this. I think I only have to be at, let's see, 6 pips in order for it to be enough spell power. I looked it up. I just looked it up. Right, so it should work eventually. No, right? Alright, maybe I should take off the Executioner's Axe, but it is cursed right now. Worth a scroll remove curse. How many of these are we going to use, really? So, let's just take... well, just unwield this. Just wield the Vampiric Battle Axe for a second. Never mind, wield the hand axe of flaming, something that just gets my magic up a little bit more. This is going to go through a lot of food here. I hope this is worth it. Alright, come on. You got it this time. Wall shatters, get it. Wall shatters, we got this. We dig, 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 dig in a mine the whole day through. We dig, 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 it's what we like to do. And there ain't no trick to get rich quick if you dig, dig, dig with a shovel or a pick in a mine, in a mine, in a mine, in a mine, where a million diamonds shine. We dig, 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 dig from early morn till night. We dig, 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 dig up everything in sight. We dig up diamonds by the score, 1,000 rubies, sometimes more. We don't know what we dig them for, but we dig, 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 dig. Nice. All right, we did it. That was amazing. Wow, we got a couple of lucky ones right in a row. Wow, so brilliant, brilliant thing here. Let's go ahead and try to jump through before anybody notices us, and hopefully we guessed right. All right, let's see. Interesting. Ushabtis, who cares? Get up standard buffs and just kill these guys generally. We're not stealthy in the least with our gold dragon armor and our explicit anti-stealthiness. But it's okay. That's Mummy Priest. Okay, so that might be worth jumping at him. Is this worth magic mapping too, just to see if we got it right? I don't want to like deal with this if I don't have to. I'm going to do it. Magic mapping. Did I guess right? Yes, we did. Okay, Tomb 3. That was brilliant. Alright, so we were able to, with the help of our Dwarven Working Song. So this might be a great power leap opportunity / maybe apocalypse moment. But, you know, those cold threats aren't going to bother us too much. If, yes, okay, we'll just do a power leap. Power leap. Oh no, I can't do it from that range. Let's get closer. Alright, now I can do it. Oh no, I meant to do it. Okay, here. Power leap up here. Got him. Get him. Destroy the Mummy Priest and all those guys disappear. Fine. Good, good, good. Ushabti. Ushabti? See, I can't even see those Ushabtis. That's the reason why they're such a threat. Hear a grinding noise. You better not be digging through the walls. Anybody digging through the walls? That's my spiel. Don't do that. Alright, so here we go. Down to Tomb 3, and we skipped like 90% of Tomb. Nah, not 90% of Tomb, but we skipped a fair portion of Tomb. This part's tough too, though, right? You know, we can't really cheese this. There is a possibility that we can just dig through these walls, stone walls. Here come these death scarabs, but I think with RM+++, they're essentially harmless. And I haven't even used a spell undead. I mean, that's an option. I just feel like we've got better options. Right? I don't know why I even learned Dispel Undead. I'm glad I am working up my necromancy. I'm not doing it for no reason. I'm doing it so I can have better regeneration in the end game. And I'm even thinking about Necronomicon spells. I mean, if we can't do traditional escapes with teleports, you know, being able to cast Death's Door or something and put up a last stand would be a really noble thing to do. But Death's Door in Gold Dragon armor is definitely like a tall ask. We might be able to do it. I mean, we have our traditional charms training. It might be the ultimate dark scald path, you know, to make our way towards, you know, Death's Door. Maybe Necromutation. We'll get regeneration going, because there's definitely, like, a lot of guys here. More guys now. Okay, like, there's a greater mummy. It's possibly time to quaff out of this rot, and then do, like, an apocalypse. I think that might be the thing. Alright, so it's time to quaff curing. And now, Apocalypse is going to cause a lot of death curses. RN+++ is going to help, but let's do it. It's time for an Apocalypse. These mummies don't know what they're dealing with. You know, you think you live for eternity here. How many thousands of years just came to an end here? We got mega haunted, which is fine. I sort of feel like maybe just going upstairs is the best idea maybe now, because we got shadows and stuff. I mean, can't be slowed. That's nice. We're drained, but that's just because we drained ourselves. Yeah, okay. Let's just hang out here for a second until we're less exhausted. Probably not another apocalypse. Maybe a power leap. Or whatever. Or we could just keep stair dancing these beetles. Or something. I don't know. Let's do that. Yeah, let's just take these guys upstairs. Like, you can take a lot of these guys upstairs and deal with more than a few of them at once. I begin to rot. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I've got so many potions of curing. I'd rather just deal with this rot preemptively for now, proactively. Death Scarab corpse is not good to eat, if you know it's good for you. Alright, so this is something. Should we just keep stair dancing? It's nice, sort of, not to have to worry about using haste. I mean, haste is such a nice spell, but it's like, here I'd be like, do I need the haste to go downstairs and come back up? I'm probably going to get tormented once or twice. Could be a possibility for a time for another apocalypse. It's just one guardian mummy. How many of these guys are real? A couple of them. Let's just wait for a second. Mummy priest, hey, get over here. Power leap. Power leap. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Power leap. Bah, gotcha. Left to right on top of you. With just a huge axe cleave. It's like, I like just like the idea of jumping right at him with a big overhead axe cleave, double arms, you know, and then you just give him the big overhead chop. And then all their magic goes leading right out of their skull. Because that's where magic is stored. That's where the magic gland is found in the body. It's in the brain. It's related to intelligence, which is why, you know, it's related to the powers of the mind. It's found in your pineal glands, which is the same place the soul is housed. Okay, here we go. We got the Greater Mummy upstairs with us. We can start just wailing on him with the axe, and yeah, we're going to convulse or whatever, you know, convulsing, whatever. You just, you know, pretend like it's a dance move. You know, just play it off as a dance move. Everybody do the convulsion. Do the convulsion. Alright, this is fine though. What, you never heard of the convulsion? It's a hot new dance craze. Sweeping the nation. 1955. What, you convulse to the left, convulse to the right. Gonna convulse every night. Come on, baby, do the convulsion with me. Alright. I've had a little bit much about the convulsion. My 1956 is completely passé. Yeah, I would love to be able to deal with these greater mummies. I guess this is just the best way to do it, though. You know, we're doing a piecemeal here. Dealing with the death curses as they come. We haven't had any really serious problems yet. All the real guys, yeah, we're gonna get cursed and whatever. You know, it's nice to wash yourself off with a couple of potions. All these beetles. And how many of them are real? Or do they just have, like, the baddie flags, so they tend not to come upstairs with you? I think that's possibly likely. It could be time for just, like, more apocalypses here. Could be. I've got 3 greater mummies in sight. Can I just wait, like, one more turn? So maybe one of these guys comes closer. Alright, now I can take at least one of them up and make some progress. Falter, 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 chop, chop. Falter, chop, falter, chop. Good. We got him. Alright, so that's one down. The more greater, you know, every greater mummy that you can take down is like a huge triumph. Like that's a, you know, the greater mummies are like 90% of the challenge. In Zot. And these guys can summon. Is that what's happening here? Can these guys summon scarabs? Or is there just so many scarabs and they just sort of randomly flit about and come upstairs as they feel like it? I think this is fine. Yeah, and I mean, see how happy we are to have the RN+++. The Ring of the Spinneret is being, like, so nice for us here. We can just run through these clouds cavalierly. We don't want him to jump into the Zot trap, because that could cause more kinds of problems. But, come on, baby, do the convulsion. What I have to say to that. Stupid Ushabtis don't even know how to dance. Ushabtis are so, like, stiff. They're stiff statues. They don't know how to dance. They're definitely the villains in this Footloose-style movie. I guess this Tomb video has ended up pretty fancy-free as well. We've got Dwarven working songs and 1950s-style songs about convulsion. It's not the kind of video I expected to be jumping into it. I thought it was going to be a lot spookier. Uh-oh. I forgot about this. There's, you might very well hear some fireworks in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear that from your end. But if you can, that's what it is. I can hear them every night. And that's because where I live currently is actually close enough to Disneyland that you can hear them every night. The first couple of times I heard them, it really freaked me out. you might understand. You know, it's like, what is those loud explosion type sounds happening? Until I figured it out, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess you can hear explosions in the sky for some distance. But I mean, living near Disneyland, well, you know, I just told you how much of a Disney freak I am. You heard me singing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So living near Disneyland is great for me, obviously. I don't mind hearing a couple explosions every day around 9 o'clock. Unborn over there. Let's just take him closer to the stairs. But anyway, if you can hear that, that's what it is. My house is not under attack. Don't worry. But I did forget about that. Just adds a little bit of drama, a little bit of background noise. You can pretend that my house is under attack if you want. I'm trying to like put up one last dungeon crawl video before I get out of here. You know? You know, that got my priorities straight. You know, because if the world falls into like post-nuclear chaos, the world is going to need dungeon crawl videos. This is going to be like number 3 priority, right after like water and fighting off the radioactive zombies. Dungeon crawl videos is what people are going to need to keep their sanity. And I'm happy to provide that essential service as best I can, because obviously my sanity is in a little bit of short supply. You know, I can already feel it slipping away. I mean, my house is under attack here. Ancient Champion is not the toughest thing in the world. Mummy Priest is. Is this worth like a power leap? See, I'm a little bit wary to do a power leap, because what if there's more guys just around the corner, especially with those like clouds over there? Yeah, and there are. There's 2 greater mummies. So if anything, this is like time for an apocalypse, maybe, and then run. I don't know, maybe. The Mummy Priest is blind. There's like a lot of guys. Should I just do an apocalypse here? Destroy all the death scarabs and the mummy. These guys sort of got upset. In general. I'm glad you're dead. But I'd like to just run away from these guys before I get too much more tormented. Hopefully they'll just get stunned by my will, and also they're not too fast. I can read scrolls again. Yeah, okay. I could consider like a scroll of holy word or something. I'm convinced I'm just going to be able to run away from these guys. They're slow, and they're generally caught up with their slow, shambling mumminess. Just sort of casting spells awkwardly as they go. I can run away from this and regenerate back up. This is no problem. They barely even took me down past 100 HP, I guess. Yeah, still exhausted here, so I can't power leap towards you, unfortunately. You know, I can't give you my A game here, Mummy Priest. Believe me, I would have chopped you up more stylishly if I had the lack of exhaustion here. So don't be offended. Greater Mummy, okay, so we'll deal with that. We will. I guess it could be a power leap opportunity, but I don't think I want to recklessly power leap in. I think I'd just rather walk towards him than I can walk back as necessary, or power leap away. I hope I can power leap away. I guess I should try that. Like, can I power leap? Oh, I'm rotting here. Good excuse to maybe get a little bit of life back, but we're still, yeah, we're lower than we used to be. All this rotting is taking a little bit of a toll here. I could quaff that 1 heal wounds, but let's wait until we're done with Tomb. There's a lot of rot that could go on in here. Ancient Champion, again. Alright, well, let's just wait up here for a second. Maybe he'll get closer to the stairs. You want to rush up towards us a little bit? And there's a Greater Mummy. Alright. Well, we killed one of the Greater Mummies. Can I maybe... Excuse me. Alright. Let's do a power leap. Up here. Get these guys. Oh, there's a Mummy Priest too. But I feel like if I kill a couple of these guys, the Mummy Priest might try to torment us or whatever. But we got this. That's my argument here. Destroyed the Wraith. Alright, yeah, like both these guys definitely need to die. Greater Mummy needs to die, and then you're gonna die, right? As the Greater Mummy dies, I killed the 6 Free, I killed these guys. Who cares about those guys? I killed the Ancient Champion. That was a big step forward. My life force is back. Nice. That's a refreshing change of pace from killing mummies. Usually they take away your life force as some sort of vindictive death curse type situation. We still have like a lot of guys surrounding us and a Mummy Priest up there. So you know what? The smart thing to do is back up towards the stairs and just wait until our exhaustion to expire. And then I'll be able... Oh, I have magic vulnerability for some reason. Probably a Wraith, or what do you call it? A Phantom? No. Spectral Warrior. What is this guy? I think it might be a Spectral Warrior. I forget. Anyway, you know, the green ones. We'll power leap up towards this guy and kill him because he's pretty tough. There's probably going to be some sort of end vault here, if I had to guess, considering it seems like they made things more exciting in Tomb. There's these treasure vaults, though. I'm excited to see. Like a Bennu, what is your story? Immune to fire. He's probably got fire stuff going on. So hopefully that's not an issue. I mean, I think he's got negative energy stuff going on, too, so maybe we should, like, do some stuff. I'm going to, like, try to, like, dodge him a little bit. We'll put up our phase shift here, and we'll regenerate it if necessary. We got pecked. Yikes. It blazed out in a burst of flames. Oh, so it's got, like, a phoenix, right, type situation here. It's basically a phoenix, right? Is that what this thing is? It's a sacred, self-centered sunbird phoenix, representative of rebirth, phoenix. They ascended past the cycles of life and death, phoenix. Yeah, these guys are phoenixes. Why don't you just call it that? It's not a Bennu. They removed phoenixes from the game and added Bennu. Who thought that was a good idea? Right? Like, oh, you know, phoenixes make a lot of sense and everybody knows what they are, but why don't we just take it out and make it Egyptian for some reason? Whose thought process was that? They could have just put a phoenix in the tomb. That would have been cool. No reason why it couldn't be here. Bennu's blind. That's good because I hate this guy already. He blazed out and died. Alright, you got only one shot. It would be pretty annoying if they kept regenerating forever. That's how it works with the phoenixes. The phoenix, you have to kill them real quick and then, like, butcher their corpses. They come back to life, I think. There was a whole bunch of enemies like that in Holy Pan. Like those, what do you call them? Those guys that were, like, they, like, came in pairs and they would just, like, regenerate each other. So you had to kill both of them real quick. I forget what they were called. It's not Bennu. It's ended with, like, a U or something like that. There was, like, Shedu or something. Some kind of holy cow type creature. Mummy priest. Walking towards this guy is a bad plan. That's, like, #1 rule of dungeon crawlers. Don't walk towards people. But we'll cure out of this. Back off a little bit to try to fix that a little bit. Anubis guard is fine. Maybe a little bit of meat here. Yum. Nice. Dog head meat. It's extremely succulent. Yeah, I know. I'm sure we're getting seriously... What kind of amulet am I wearing right now? I am wearing my good amulet, which is good. I'd rather not get confused or something down here. Sense a monster nearby. Yeah, I know. There's tons of monsters around here. Let's check out this treasure chamber because they're usually not so well guarded. It looks like there's still a lot of stuff up here in the tomb area. Or, you know, the main rune area, I mean. But this place looks like it's going to be fine. This one looks like it's mostly gold. But there could be some great stuff. Looks like some awesome artifacts, too. Who knows what we're going to find here. This is one of the most lucrative treasure chambers in the game. Oh, you hear that explosion? It was pretty loud. So, you know, if you have any, like, explosion-related, you know, PTSD or whatever, you know, I'm just giving you a warning here. What do we got? Polished ring mail. A little bit not so good for us, but we'll check it out. Leather armor, again, a little bit light for us, probably. Embroidered cloak, maybe. Book of Callings, I don't know, maybe. Crystal ball of energy, I don't know. Blackened book, we'll check it out. Papyrus of necromancy, and Ichor-stained boots. Ichor-stained boots, we gotta check out the Ichor-stained boots. What's this all about? Oh, no. No, not at all. I mean, I guess if we needed... I guess, actually, but it's annoying with the -3 on it. I was thinking, you know, I mean, we've been kind of sort of putting together these weird permutations of elemental resistances. If we needed fire resistance and negative energy resistance, if we were going into, what do you call it, Gehenna, we'll take it. I don't know if we could sacrifice the AC at that point, but, you know, we might as well keep it around until we need to drop it. +2 out of the Bear Spirit is a cool item that we can't wield. New kind of ring. What's this about? I'll just put it on, I guess. Well, it's all cursed anyway. What is it? +4 ring of intelligence. We don't need that. Not really. Book of power. Necronomicon again. Transparent leather armor. All this armor is too light. It's barely worth my scrolls. +2 fencer's gloves, though. Okay, I'm totally happy about that. What will we have right now? The pair of gloves of strength. So we were ditching those anyway, those other ones. This is amazing. Dexterity not so useful for us. Slaying we love. Evasion we love. That's amazing. It's going to bring us up to the double digits of evasion even here. Any sort of flat evasion bonus is what we want. All right. Oh, well, whatever. Just remove curse and put this on right now. Wield defensive gloves. Nice. And then we probably don't even want just these regular gloves of strength anymore because we're not going to wear them. I mean, I guess we like having strength slightly more than dexterity, but the EV and the slaying, you know, all that is just generally better. Shiny Nagabarding. Okay, I don't think we really missed anything here. We'll do a quick search at the end just to make sure. Here, I'll actually just auto-explore for a second. Anything in here? Nah, I mean, we could learn Petrify, but I feel like it's not worth it for us. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, Greater Mummy down here, Mummy Priest down here. We'll try to run down here. And maybe get an Apocalypse going or something. I'd like to finish off that guy, and then maybe step forward here and then get a Power Leap. Can't quite Power Leap that far. How do I enhance my Power Leap range? Just chop through this guy real quick. We've got this brand new armor here. Alright. We can't quite chop through those Mummy Priests as quickly as I would like. They do have quite a bit of HP. They're tankier than you expect for like a walking, you know, rag being. But we can just get them with the chain anti-magic. That's what we're relying on here. There's nothing you can do about it if all your magic just leaks away into the air. And all of these guys, I mean, we're so unstealthy that it's definitely working to our advantage. Maybe I should start singing a song. Do the convulsion, yeah. Everybody can start doing the convulsion. Nice, and we're definitely happy to let the world know about it. Can we do a power leap in the middle of our song? Nice, that's a good stage move right there. Yeah, it's like a power slide, you know, and the two knees, you know, slide forward, and then you got the anti-magic axe with a chop right at the end. You use that momentum. Okay, we're not gonna push recklessly in. I know our song is really amazing, but we'll let it fade out here. Because that's how songs worked back in those days. They would just fade out to black. Not to black, but they'd fade to silence. So you could play them on the radio. And you get the impression that the song never ended. Okay, so anything else in here? Did we take out most of the guys? I mean, I know everybody was really excited about the dance craze, the convulsions. They probably came out to dance. The Bennu seemed like it might have been basically like the boss. That guy was pretty tough. And I mean, here's the golden rune. No other foes in sight. So nice. So let's pick that up right now so we can just use Shrouded Glitter if we feel like it. Nice. Watch it glitter for a second, just because I love to. You know, these runes, pick it up, very good. Flashes beautiful, bright golden. 5 runes is out. That's a fair few. We're a third of the way done. And we'll go and check out this other treasure chamber here. Okay, a couple of these guys. So what am I gonna do here? He's paralyzed. I guess I'll move forward for the power leap. Yeah, nice. They clustered together here. Ready for the power leap. Nice. And then I can just chop through both of them at once. Nice. Got through that one with the follow-through stroke. And then this guy is gonna die. I'm horrified by these summons. That hardly seems fair. We're gonna continue to cure out of this rotting, even though I'm using more potions of curing than I would like. I don't have infinite potions of curing. It's a limited resource. And I mean, you can see it definitely becomes useful. There's like hell effects and things like that. Guardian Mummy, fine, alright, yeah, I don't see any tough mummies yet. There's lots of curses, lots of gold. Wish I had, like, a little bit more, shops around here. Scroll of Enchant Weapon, what's this? Brightly Glowing Trident. File of Floods, nah. Alright, well that was mostly gold. Hopefully we find an interdimensional caravan or something like that, but I don't think that's too likely considering we already found one of those. So I think maybe all this gold is basically just for vanity's purpose right now. We could just like worship Zin real quick and give him a donation, but I think that means that Rue would be not too amused. Anything else in here that we wanted to identify? Let's check this out. Polished ringmail, sure, what is it? Is it the best ringmail in the world, the tankiest ringmail ever? Nope, it's the worst ringmail ever, I should have known. Embroidered cloak, twisted leather armor, we can't even, we gotta wear metal. It's part of our pride here. You know, we're tough exoskeleton beings. And we just love our, you know, our gold dragon armor. We're just getting settled in here. Rune broadaxe. Where was that other axe that I wanted to check out? There's more leather armor. It's not even worth it. What was that axe? Axe? Faintly glowing war axe. Oh, it was up on Tomb 1. Oh, I should have gone and checked that out. But any more artifacts here that we missed? Like here, if I search for Tomb 3, just do a quick once over here. Anything super interesting that we missed? I don't know. We've got like the best weapon in the game. We've got the best armor in the game. We found the fencing gloves. That alone just made that worthwhile. Plus the rune. Plus, you know, just the experience. Plus the chance to just do the convulsion, yeah. And I guess let's get out of here. This place is tapped out, man. It used to be cool. This is not where I wanted to go. We'll use this one instead. Yep, the tomb was cool for thousands of years until we came in and showed him how it was done. And we'll check out the war axe. Where was it? That's not it, right? It's just a regular old spear. It's got to be around here somewhere. Where are you at, stupid war axe? This is very silly. I got half a mind to just jump into the middle and take them out too. I could take out the rest of these guys, but we already took out Khufu. Sure, what's this all about? Scroll, identify, what is it? Whoa! Plus 11 war axe draining. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but it's not like very good, I don't think. It would have been great a million years ago, and any other character that had to use a one-handed axe right now would definitely appreciate that. But draining in the endgame, nah. And plus 11 war axe, I don't think the plus 11 really makes up for like the executioner's axe, just the difference in bulk between the weapons. So I think we're just done here, and let's just drop that upstairs. And anything else that we wanted to drop up here, like these cursed pair of boots. Like let's just go up to the surface here. Just drop off some of these things. Yeah, Vault 1. Yeah, okay, we have sort of a pseudo stash up here at the surface here. So we'll drop off this plus 11 war axe. We'll drop off this weird cursed pair of boots just in case we really need the fire resistance later. I'm glad to have those rings that I can sort of switch between. But, you know, other than that, we'll figure that out. We don't need the Papyrus of Necromancy, certainly. I'm not sure why I carried that around. We are full up here. But anyway, we'll do a little bit more inventory management later. I'm sure we're carrying around some stuff we don't need. But that was beautiful, right? I guess I could possibly use like a potion of restore abilities here looking at it. But, you know, it's not that bad. I'm sure that'll just heal back up naturally, especially with a regeneration. I think that might go up even faster than normal. But that was beautiful. That was real fancy-free. We just went through the tomb fancy-free, and I couldn't be happier about it. That's encouraging. You know, I need that sort of confidence boost to press onwards towards the more irreversible parts of the game. You know, you jump into Pandemonium, you jump into the Abyss. You can't necessarily come out right away. So it's nice to be able to know that we can take some of these high-level torment threats and still land on our feet here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.